Welcome! This is Jay with Explorer Systems. Today we're going to take a look at making pledges in Versai, including creating an installment schedule, entering payments received, writing off unpaid balances, viewing reports, and sending reminders. Pledges are entered and managed in Versai's Development tab. In the Donor Manager, look up a patron record. In the box below, select the drive for the pledge. Next, change from the Gift tab to the Pledge tab. Click New. In the Main tab, like you would for a normal gift, fill in date, total amount of pledge, campaign, promotion, general ledger account number, thank you letter template, solicitor, and any other applicable fields that are turned on for this particular drive. Last, you have the option to send or not send pledge reminders for individual payments when they are due. They are turned on by default, but you can turn them off for special circumstances. Just like a normal gift, the last tab, More Info, is where you can record any anecdotal information about this gift, as well as see the original user who created the pledge, if the pledge letter was sent, and if the pledge is open or closed. The middle tab, Pledge Schedule, is where you schedule individual installments, as well as enter the payments when they are received. Start by clicking Create Schedule. Fill in number of payments, number of months between payments, the due date for the next payment, and the installment amount. If you leave installment amount empty, Versai will automatically calculate it for you. Then click Submit. The grid will display the payment schedule. Now, if needed, you can customize the schedule in the event the donor has asked for an irregular payment schedule. Highlight the payment you want to alter and click Edit Line. You can adjust the date and/or amount. The sum of outstanding payments must equal the balance due on the pledge. If your edit causes them to not balance, Versai will alert you how much you are off by. You will be able to continue editing, but Versai will not let you exit the pledge until they do balance. You can also edit the original total promised amount to bring the pledge into balance. When your schedule is all set, click OK to exit. When you receive a payment, reopen the pledge record. On the Pledge Schedule tab, highlight the installment this payment satisfies. It's usually the next one due, which Versai automatically highlights for you. Click the Enter Payment button and enter the date the payment was received. In almost all cases, use today's date so the revenue is included on financial reports for today's date. If you use a date in the past, it will show up on past financial reports. Alter the amount if necessary, select the payment method, and a template for the thank you letter. Click OK. Each payment received will have an individual record on the Gifts tab. After I've begun receiving payments, I can still edit installments not yet received, or recalculate the entire remaining schedule without affecting the payments that have already been received. When you enter a payment amount that satisfies the balance due, Versai will automatically close the pledge for you. Should you need to reopen it for some reason, a button will appear to allow you to do so. If the donor pays off the pledge balance early, Versai will automatically delete the remaining scheduled payments when it closes the pledge for you. If you find out the donor will not pay the remaining balance due, called short payment, you will need to close the pledge early and mark the balance as a write-off. In order to do this, after you've entered the last payment, click the Write-Off Balance button and click Submit to confirm. This will close the pledge for you, and the balance will be recorded in the write-off column on the pledge report. You'll notice the gift type for the last payment is marked as Final for Short Paid, instead of just Pledge Payment. This will allow you to filter your pledges to just ones that were short paid. For example, on the gift listing, you can filter by gift type. Here you see total pledged amounts, individual payments received, future scheduled installments, and final payments on short paid pledges. If I want to see pledges on an accrual basis, I would just select the pledges as a whole. If I want to see pledges on a cash basis, meaning funds already received, I would select payments and short paid. If I want to see money scheduled to be received, I would select payments not paid. To view compiled details about pledges, Open the Reports tab, Development menu, Pledge Report. You can set a date range for when the pledge was originally made, payments were received, or pledge payments will be due. You can select if you want to look at only closed, only open, or all pledges within that date constraint. Check the box if you want to see the complete installment schedule for each pledge. Choose how to sort the pledges, and if you want any special name formations called salutations. You also have the option to filter the pledges by a specific patron, drive, or custom query. Now you can export the data, modify the template, print the report, or take a look at it. Here we can see basic patron information, and then information about each of their pledges that fit my search parameters. The information includes things like amount pledged, amount paid, amount owed, and if the balance has been written off. Periodically, you will want to send pledge reminders, which are like invoices. I typically run them monthly based on payment due date. I can filter them by custom query and drive. I choose how I want my results sorted, and then run my query. Now I select my template. For information on designing templates, we have 2 training videos on the subject. Some users choose to have one template that they use for all pledges and just merge all the relevant information. Other users prefer to have more specialized templates based on which drive the pledge is for, in which case I would filter my results to just that drive and then select the corresponding template for the drive. Others prefer to have templates for a time-based cycle, kind of like membership renewals. Have one template that reminds a payment is due next month, using the dates for next month. One template that invoices the payment as due now, using this month's dates. And a third template that notifies the payment is overdue, with the date range of the past 1 or 2 months. The reminders only query scheduled installments, not paid. So as soon as a received payment is entered into Versai, it will automatically no longer be included. If you haven't already seen it, we have a new version of the example template that prints only 1 letter per donor, in case the donor has multiple open pledges. After I select my template, I can choose if I want any special name formations for the address block or greeting line, and then export the data, modify the template, print the report, or take a look at it. For a copy of this information in step-by-step procedure, refer to the built-in user manual. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for when we upload additional videos. And remember, we're here to help. You can reach the Explorer Systems support team by posting on the support forum on the Versai website or by calling the support phone line.